everyone, today's video is twins versus singletons during pregnancy and the differences, what I went through with the twins and what I'm going through right now. So I got to 39 weeks and something days with the twins and I just hit 40 weeks with this little girl. So I thought this would be a perfect time to do some comparisons on how my twin pregnancy was and how the singleton pregnancy is going for me. I did get this idea from Nat and Wes from The Rest. I saw her video on it. I thought it was just brilliant and I'm like, I gotta try this too because it really is such a difference, and if it can help someone out there, great. Or if it could just give you some entertainment to what the differences are like. Let me get into it. Let's talk about the twin pregnancy in the beginning because that's kind of like how it all started. So the twin pregnancy in the beginning, I was super sick. Like, red flag, ladies. If you are super sick, there could be twins in there because I can literally remember I'm driving home. I got an Arby's sandwich, which I love Arby's, and I took a bite of it and I went, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sick. This is horrible. I cannot eat this. And I remember going, man, maybe I'm getting like the flu or something because this is really bad. And I remember I tested like 3 or 4 days before that, and this was early testing, and I was a negative, so I was like, I'm not pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I got home, and then a few days later I tested, and sure as baloney, I was pregnant. And then like morning sickness was like there. I was throwing up, I was sick, I'd be on the floor. I tried every known thing I can think of to stop morning sickness. Pickle juice, I tried mom pops, I tried mint, I was on medication, I was on Zofran and a suppository to stop me from throwing up because I could not stop. It was such a horrible experience. And I didn't know I was having twins. I just thought I was just a weirdo. Like, I thought I'm just the sickest, like I'm sicker than a dog. This is horrible. So that was like one of the worst part of the pregnancy for me, was the first trimester, vomiting all the time. I can remember I'm rocking my daughter to sleep one night and I went, oh my God. I had to put her down on the floor and run to the bathroom, throw up in the sink, and I was crying. It was so bad. But yeah, if you think you're pregnant with twins and you're really sick, it could be twins because it was really bad. Ugh. I was showing really early. That's definitely a difference between, you know, a single baby and twins. You don't really show as early as like you do with twins. I think it was like 8 weeks and I had like a decent sized bump and I was like, man, I'm just eating too much or something because this is crazy. And so overall, the pregnancy with twins is just harder from beginning to end. There is nothing that's easy about it. Your skin stretches to the limit. I feel like you're just gonna explode with hormones. I can remember my hormones being so out of whack. I would just break down and cry. I remember feeling like I actually feel them in me. Like it would just rise up and I'd get really angry and cry, and it was just so emotional pregnancy because there's double at everything happening. It's not even just the hormones, it's like you're thinking 2 babies at once. You have 2 other kids. It's your body is just kind of going out of whack. So yeah, it was really hard. Pregnancy with twins was really hard. So I would say the first and second trimester with twins, first trimester was really hard. Second trimester was kind of easy-ish. And then when you hit your 3rd trimester, you hit a pretty much brick wall. And that's the difference between a singleton. Like, I feel really good. I'm 40 weeks and I still feel pretty good. Not great, not perfect, but I don't feel like I'm dying. I don't feel like I can't do it. But twins, it's really hard. Like, hit the 3rd trimester, you're like, how am I gonna do this? Like, how am I gonna keep going? It's so heavy. Everything feels just, ugh, it was so bad. I can remember with the twins, my skin would be so stretched out, it would hurt. I remember I had to put lotion on my belly with a cellophane every morning. I do it, I think, 2 or 3 times a day in my 3rd trimester because my skin felt like it was gonna rip open. I had band-aids on my belly button. It was so bad, like so bad. You don't have that with a single baby. Yeah, you feel really stretched, but you don't feel that kind of pain, like ever. Another thing, the difference between a twin pregnancy and a single pregnancy is that you have more doctor's appointments and more ultrasounds. You have an ultrasound every month or every 2 to 3 weeks to check on the baby's growth. So you're living at the doctor's. I felt like it was my second home. It was like, hey everybody, nice to see you again. So that's like this pregnancy has been such a really nice break. Like I only have to go once a month, you know, now I go every week, but it doesn't feel so much like panic, like there's 2 in me, but doctors are freaking out. It's just more of a relaxed experience with 1 baby. Twins is just, everything's on high alert. You're considered a risk pregnancy, like you're high risk and they have to keep a close eye on you, and so you're just always like in a panic mode. I felt like I was always like what's going on, like and then like you're trying to fight for a natural birth, because then they're like, do C-section, and you're like, no, I really want a natural birth, and then you're like, I hit 38 weeks and my doctors were like, you gotta have these babies, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Realistically, I should have had the babies. Another difference with the twin pregnancy for me and a singleton for this one, I had preeclampsia, I had numbness in my fingers, I was super sick and I did not tell my doctor enough information, and she did not see that I was really, really sick. I mean, my ankles were this big. I think I gained like 70 pounds. It was a lot of weight. Like I was so big. I do feel like the grace of God like got me through the twins pregnancy, because I don't know how I walked. I don't know how I took care of my 2 kids. I don't know how I got through life, because my parents were there. My mom was going through something. She was really sick. She couldn't help. It was just me, and Will was working and I was working, and for some reason God like was carrying me through this, because I don't know how I did it. Like I look back at videos and I'm like, how was I moving? And then another thing with the preeclampsia thing is that I always had flashings in my eyes, which I've never told my doctor about because I was a weirdo and I should have. But I would have like these lights in my eyes flashing. I have done with this pregnancy to prevent preeclampsia. I am on a baby aspirin every day, and I'm on B12 for my platelet counts, because I had low platelet counts with all my pregnancies. So they wanted me to boost that up, so I take now B12. And the difference between twins and singleton pregnancies is that when you're having twins, it's twin mania. Everyone's like, twins, you're having twins, everyone's twin. And you know, it's very exciting for everyone around you and yourself, and you don't even know what to expect. You're just like, but everyone's like freaking out because you're having a twin pregnancy. Everyone's like, twins, oh my gosh, and you get asked like all these crazy questions, and you know, is it run your family, like are they boy or girl, like all this stuff, are they identical or fraternal? And when you're having one, it's just everyone's just chill about it, and it's just, I like that so much better. Twin pregnancy is so hard. I really wouldn't wish it on anybody, and this is not saying anything bad about my kids or about anything. It's just so hard. It is the hardest thing I've ever lived through in my whole life, was the twin pregnancy and the birth and the aftermath and the first 6 months of my boys' lives. So hard on everyone in my family, on me, my husband, my kids. It was a traumatic experience, and because I wasn't myself, you know, I felt like there was something wrong with me hormonally wise. I wasn't thinking properly, and then I had postpartum depression really bad afterwards. It was not good. I prayed with this pregnancy that it wasn't twins, because I knew that if it was, I don't know if my family could have made it, because it was so bad. So this pregnancy, I have just been so blessed. I did not get morning sickness. I did not have ripping or stretching feelings in my belly. The baby has been healthy. I've got to do everything normally, which has been such a blessing, such a great gift to have a normal pregnancy. And I'm just so grateful that if this is my last one, it went well. And as long as the birth goes well, I will be happy, because that's all I want now. If I can just get past this birth with not hemorrhaging and with not having preeclampsia and the baby coming out healthy and eating properly, I will feel like I hit the flipping lottery, guys. It'll feel so good. But yeah, so I want to show you guys a belly shot of my single belly, which I'll show you right now, and we'll show a comparison of the two, and just see how different it is. I know with the twins, I was more wide than narrow, so I could look similar, but really I was just like this. Like I just was out. It was really big, and my thighs were this big, and heads were this big, I felt like. It was so swollen. It was crazy. So let me show you guys the comparison belly shots with twins and this one. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I hope that this helped someone, or if you guys just enjoyed the comparison of twins versus one, and you guys got to see what it's like. I hope I didn't scare anyone who's having twins, because it really is a blessing. Having twins is such an amazing experience, but it's hard, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be like, it's great, everything's gonna be perfect. It's not, but life isn't perfect, right? It's hard work, and it's how you handle it and how you get through it, and hopefully a great family support, because it's a lot of work. Or if you're having a single baby, it's a piece of cake. I'm kidding, it's not a piece of cake. It's hard too, but 2 babies at once. Watch out, man. Yeah. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get notifications of our videos. Right now we're doing dailies up until the birth. Hopefully soon. I am 40 weeks in a couple days right now. And there's no sign of baby, but I'm hoping soon because I want my body back, right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.